Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Let's Play The Witcher 3! Oh, God, it feels like an age ago since I did my last session. But I believe in the last session we assisted the local blacksmith, catching the arsonist, had a bit of a potter around town, got some side missions from the notice board, and now we're here bright and early, ready to go on a new adventure. And that adventure is going to see us. It's a nice thing to hear first thing in the morning. That new adventure is going to see us trying to ride a horse, which is obviously failing miserably right now. It's going to see us heading to the Nilfgaardian camp, because it makes no sense for us to divert our attentions on running around saving people's missing brothers and things like that when we are hot on the heels of our lost love. So that is what we're going to do this morning. We're going to continue to try and track down Yennefer. And
Let's go.
We're going to just trot our way there, enjoy this lovely morning, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the locals spitting on the ground as we pass. So we're just going to have a bit of a morning jaunt. I do have to say though, this game is so far absolutely engrossing. The atmosphere is really lively. The scenery is absolutely marvellous. The music fits in well, sets the scene. I mean, look at this. You could just sit here, well I could just sit here for ages just watching the birds fluttering about, listening to the sound of the water before even doing anything. But don't worry, I will spare you the utter boredom of me doing that on camera. I will be admiring some scenery on camera, but not every little minute thing. I'll do my best to try and keep moving a smidgen. Got an exclamation mark on the minimap there. We'll go investigate. Oh, whoa there. Excuse me, love. I know you've probably got some problems that you want me to solve, but I see loot here. Stammelford's dust, alchemist's powder. As long as there's no guards nearby, I think we can take from sacks around the village.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Your pan?
It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? He just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Might have been peckish. Oh, thank God she's backed away. Geralt was getting a little bit, well, feeling a bit awkward there. Okay, do we want to even entertain her any further? I mean, she could be speaking the truth. She sounds like a mad old woman, but...
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Okay, so we want... we're helping this woman find her pan. Yeah. Definitely a bit of a come down compared to a Witcher contract. Not quite hunting monsters, but, well, hunting pans. Down slightly easier.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around.
You should wait here, just in case.
Look around for a pan. How hard can it be? Okay, so destroying objects. The hut's door won't open. Use your Witcher senses by holding the left trigger to see if there's anything you can do. Some objects can be destroyed. They are marked with the Ard symbol. Okay. Toss a grape shot bomb is an alternative, but, well, that's a bit extreme, I think. So we'll get the old Ard symbol, the old Ard sign on, and hocus pocus, diddly-eye hocus. No more door, and no more ornaments either. Right, we were supposed to be tracking this quest, I just didn't press the right trigger quick enough, the right stick. Where is it? A frying pan, spick and span. Right, so we're looking for a frying pan here. Okay, now we can loot and plunder here. Now this appears to be the woman's house, and we're not going to run into people's houses and just randomly take their goods. I say that and I can't resist. Do you know what? Let's call it payment, shall we? Okay. Okay, let's just rob her. Let's rob the old woman blind, shall we? She's going to rue the day she ever asked me to come into her home. Just taking a few bits, not everything, you know.
A corpse explains the stench.
Oh, we have a corpse here.
His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
What's that, dearie? Talking to yourself, are you? First sign of madness, they say. Second sign is, harping on about a frying pan. Ooh. Tamarian poniard, some lunar shards, and a diagram for some blunt crossbow bolts, and a recipe for fork-tailed decoction. Marvellous. Now, of course, we have unlocked the blacksmith in town, and we can use the blacksmith to repair our armour and weapons, to craft new items, to break down items into crafting components, and of course we can purchase things from him as well. So, to bear that in mind, right. So this poniard here, if we hold shift, so we can compare it with our Witcher's Steel Sword. Now, the Tamarian poniard does more damage at 30 to 36 damage. Better damage coefficient. But the Witcher's Steel Sword does plus 25 armour piercing. So I think the Witcher's Steel Sword's armour piercing gives it a slight edge, perhaps. So I might just keep the Steel Sword on. But I'll just keep this poniard as backup, just in case. I won't sell it or break it down just yet. We've picked up a few new crafting items. And some other stuff. Again, we can break these down into timber, into leather scraps and things like that. And of course the orens we can exchange at the bank in Novigrad for crowns. Who's betting you don't get 1 oren to 1 crown exchange rate? It'd be something like 10 orens to 1 crown, won't it? Something ridiculous. Anyway, let's keep pressing on. We've also got the alchemy recipe here. What have we got? Forkdale decoction, which we can't make yet. We can't make any of these just yet, can we? Berbicane fruits, water essence. For the swallow potion, we need a drowner brain, one more celandine. So one more celandine and a drowner brain, and we can make swallow potion. So that's pretty close. For white honey, we need honeysuckle. Okay. Now the alchemy works a little bit different in this game, I've been told, and I did a bit of research to see if this was the case. And if you do actually craft the item, the potion, for the first time, there's a pan anyway, and we'll be picking it up in a second. When you pick it up for the first time, the alchemy ingredients, and you craft the potion, that's as much as you've got to do. You don't have to craft it ever again, so you don't have to keep picking all these herbs up. What you end up doing is you end up meditating, and as long as you've got alcohol in your inventory, your potions that you've created will top up. Which I thought is a very interesting mechanic. But it saves you having to constantly run around looking for herbs, which I suppose is a good thing.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself,
Oh?
they say I'm going barmy.
You are balmy, lovey. Whereas I'm investigating, talking out loud helps me focus, if you don't mind. Right, what have we got here? We've got a book of some sort. Burned letters, burned papers, and what's this? This is ever loose. Something to eat, something to drink. So here's the burned papers. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my ploughing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organised than that, but you... Tell that blasted Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose a time and place for the next meeting. Okay. Sounds like something to do with the Nilfgaardian army. Secret liaisings.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean.
Sparkling clean, in fact.
Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Must be very liquid.
Found the pan, have you?
Yes, we found the pan, funnily enough. You're never going to believe it, love, but he was one of the... Oh, what's all this on the floor?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have you?
Cracked monocle. So can I loot this guy?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind a soldier might have.
Found the pan, have you?
I'm coming with your bloody pan, man.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny. For the road.
For the road. Oh, bless her. It's probably a life saving she's just given me. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I have a nice white fish for supper.
A frying pan, spick and span has been completed. We received 10 experience points for retrieving a pan. Some baked apples times 5. Some bread times 5. Some apple juice. Ooh, delightful. Apple juice with some baked apples for breakfast. That's a very nice thought indeed. Okay. So these are probably food items that we can just eat to replenish our vitality in mid-battle or after the battle on the road. And we've got a silver monocle. Don't know if that's part of that quest or part of a different quest. We'll keep it with us anyway. So there you go, and what we'll do is, the quest is over, so we shall switch across to old Dandelion's write-ups of the quests, because they're quite humorous. So where are we? Completed. There we go. We've got the old frying pan spick and span. Many think that the life of a witcher consists of nothing but adventure after grand adventure, an endless stream of contracts on manticores, bruxae, and other exotic beasts. In truth, Geralt often take on more banal tasks, ones lesser bards fear mentioning, for they lack the skill required to make a masterwork of the mundane. By way of example, once in White Orchard, he was hired to retrieve a woman's frying pan. A mysterious gentleman had borrowed the frying pan from an old lady and not returned it. While investigating this damned unneighbourly act, Geralt discovered the delinquent borrower had other, more serious sins on his conscience. Murder, for example. The half-burned notes Geralt found in his abandoned hut made it clear he was interested in the movements of Nilfgaardian forces and confidential military secrets. In other words, the man was a spy. Geralt found the frying pan and returned it to the old woman. She was overcome with joy and gratitude. Not only did she have her precious cooking utensil back, but someone had scrubbed it clean for her as well. Aww. And that wasn't her house then, that was the house of the spy. She'd followed him back to here. So that makes us feel a lot better about taking all the goodies from inside. So there you go. That's a little side quest, and it was fun. It's humorous. I've heard that the side quests in this game are very good. Not your usual MMO style. Go fetch this ring for me. I've lost my ring, and oh, I need this herbs for a concoction. Go and fetch me 5 herbs. All that kind of boring, mundane stuff. The ones that we've seen so far.
Hey there.
Like the one with the blacksmith in town. The consequences of your actions. You just got to think about how you do things, because they have far-reaching consequences, do they not? Right. Okay. So we are plodding our way along to. Oh, wait a minute. We'll follow the line. The line takes us to our destination. Although it's not on the road, we'll go off the beaten track, see if we can stumble across any trouble, and now the line switched again. Oh, there's a question mark here though. There's a question mark here, what's this?
Come on now.
Oh my god. That does not sound healthy. What the hell is it? Oh, it's a ghost. I somehow don't think we're equipped to deal with a ghost right now. Do you? Where the hell are we? Right, okay, so I'm going to bear this in mind here. I don't think we're equipped to deal with a ghost somehow. We're only level 1. It's level 6. No, we're certainly not equipped to deal with this. Oh, and there's a wolf as well. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Sorry, have I brought the wolves to your door? Sorry about that. Oh. I saw some blood down there. Oh my god, that's probably the wolves' work actually. Oh, there's a body as well. Whee! Nice movements. Right, we've got some hunting trousers here. They're 4 armour, same armour class. 2% resistance to piercing damage, 2% resistance to bludgeoning, 3% slashing. I think these might be slightly better. They give us extra Protection from piercing, which we don't have. Bludgeoning as well. No elemental damage, but how do they look on? Let's put them on. Because they've got to look good as well. Just because they've got better stats, that's not going to be the be-all and end-all. We've got to have some fashion sense as well. You can't have witches walking around like looking like imbeciles, can you? I prefer the look of these ones, actually. So we won't be switching trousers. Geralt likes to think he has style. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to say, you guys are probably screaming at your sets here. Why don't you try and fight the Wraith? You never know if you don't try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You end up dead. You can always reload it. Was that a flash of lightning? Was there a flash of lightning in the distance? Or just a camera angle?
Run, Roach.
It looked like a flash of lightning. Ooh. Got a chappy here.
Oh, Master Witcher.
Huh. You recognise me as the Witcher. This should be interesting.
Whoa! What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine. Find your box. But I don't like the sound of that monster. If it can hit a whole horse, what chance do we have at level 1?
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Precious cargo. Here we go. So find the little box the merchant mentioned using your Witcher senses. Well, this is going great today, isn't it? We set off to go to find the Nilfgaardians, and we're finding other little distractions on the way.
Let's go!
It is kind of cool, though. As I said, it keeps you engrossed. It's very atmospheric. It's great stuff. But we'll certainly get there before the day's done. Ah. Gonna have to leave you here, Rochi. Got some investigating to do. And some looting and plundering as well.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
And here we go again with the beautiful water effects. Absolutely love them. Where is it? Ah, there it is. We've also got some monsters in here as well. Look like drowners. We need drowner brains, don't forget, for our swallow potion, so we might just try and kill one of them. Get ourselves a drowner brain, and here is a beehive, which we can destroy for honeycombs to sell to the alchemist. As we saw from that sign in the village. She's buying honeycombs. Somebody also told me that they sell for a very good price on one of the on my commons page, so a bit of a money spinner perhaps, taking the honeycombs from the beehives. It'd be nice if we could find some more, because we certainly could use the coin. Anyway, we're here not to collect honeycombs, but we're here to find out what happened to this cart, retrieve a box, and perhaps kill the drowner.
Here's the cart.
Plenty of loot. Water and alchemical supplies, and the horse is... The horse appears to be here, not...
Carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Yeah, the horse is not eaten whole. We were expecting to find no horse here. The drowners are getting a little bit close.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Lying, you say? Why would he be lying? The plot thickens. Right, we're now looking for this little box. It'll be somewhere near the cart, it won't be far. Ah! Uh-oh, here comes a drowner! Here comes a drowner! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's get our Quen side on here.
Must be that box he mentioned.
Come here, you little
With
swine.
blood.
Come here, you
Human
little
blood.
bugger. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! What the hell? He's a tough beast, isn't he? No, 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 no. Where do you think you're going? You don't strike me and get away with it.
Come on.
Yeah, how do you like that? Right, we just need the one drowner brain. Just the one brain will do. Poisonous swamps. Ah. Oh my god, we're making up the whole village here. There we go. They're level 4. Maybe we can take on that level 5 ghost. Ah, drowner brain. Monster blood. There is a body over there. Just loot this body and then we'll get out of here. Or maybe we won't loot the body. Fine. So we've ascertained that we can take on drowners. That's good. It's a good sign. Keeping an eye out for any more of those lucrative beehives. Or anything else we can potentially loot. There is another half to this swamp. Now what I am going to be doing is off camera I'm going to be doing a little bit of exploration, not to new locations but to old locations, and just doing a bit of herb gathering, things like that, just to keep myself in the game when I'm not recording, because I want to play the game, you see. So there's quite a lot of stuff to do that doesn't require questing and things, maybe like, you know, herb gathering, gathering honeycombs and things like that. So some of the more menial stuff I will occasionally do that off camera, so that when I do start recording I can at least try to keep myself on track and don't have to feel obliged to pick every herb in sight and things like that. So that's my proposed plan. Anyway, we've got to confront this guy here, because obviously he's lied to us.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, we found the box. So we found found a pack of lies to go with it.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me.
You fool.
I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it, just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
He's very calm about the fact that he's running off here. Should have put your foot out and tripped him over. Oh. Extinguish the flames. And he's riding off into the distance. Come on, Geralt. You might be calm as anything here, but I am a little bit panicky. He's running away. Where's the exciting music? We're in hot pursuit here. Oh, we were in hot pursuit before we got stopped by a cart. Come on, we need some action music. We're in hot blooming pursuit here. Where do you think you're going, bucko?
Damn, you're ugly.
Slow now.
Music kicked in a little bit late, I think.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Tamarian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Wow. Okay. That puts a different spin on things, doesn't it? At first we think we're dealing with a bandit, a thief, and now it finds out we're dealing with Northern Kingdom's soldier trying to rebel against the Nilfgaardian rule. Now, we certainly have no affinity to the Nilfgaardians. In fact, if we were to have any affinity, it would be more towards the Northern Kingdoms. We're supposed to be neutral as a Witcher, but, you know, maybe not quite so neutral. Take your supplies and give the Nilfgaardians hell.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
Ah, Foltest, yes. Good old Foltest. So we get ourselves 30 crowns for our efforts. And of course, like another completed quest. So, precious cargo here. So the merchant Geralt found standing by the side of the road was extremely distraught. He'd been hauling some precious goods to the Nilfgaardian camp when his horse was spooked and veered off the road. The poor horse became trapped in the muck and was devoured by monsters. Thus, we were put onto the case. Seemingly straightforward stories often turn out to be anything but. The Witcher found the merchant's cart, and beside it, signs of a malicious attack. It seems the merchant had not told Geralt the whole truth. And of course we confronted him and he ran away. Turned out the merchant was no merchant at all, but a Tamarian guerrilla. After Geralt heard the man explain his story and motives, he decided to let him go to continue his futile battle against the Nilfgaardian occupiers. Do not act so surprised, dear reader. Witchers might be neutral by principle, but it was no secret where Geralt's sympathies lay in the struggle between the Northern Realms and the Nilfgaardian Empire. Yeah, we're a Northern Kingdoms person at heart. So we've got 4 honeycombs, some more flowers and other bits, and some more hides, white wolf hide and old bear hide, and we're getting more orans by the day. 43 now.
May the sun shine upon you.
Aye, thank you kindly. Where's my horse? There he is, there she is. I think there's a female. Okay, so we've been distracted by 2 side quests. Will we get to the Nilfgaardian camp before it gets dark?
Giddy up.
I'm going to put a little bit of spit. Whoa, 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 whoa there, Wolfie. No need for that. See ya. There. We could have hopped off our horse and given it a good old chewing, but I need to get on with my business for today. Is that selling?
Slow now.
Do we need one more celandine for the swallow potion? Just get down here. Oh, it's not celandine, it's below it. Celandine is yellow though. I think we need one more. Let me just double check this. Let me just double check something here. What the hell? Go away. Go away! Go away. Right. Swallow. No! We can actually make it now. So this is our first potion. There we go. Okay, okay. Blah blah. Yes, yes. Very good. Right, how do we go back? Where's our inventory? There we go. This side here. Excellent job. Oh! Oh, it crafts 3 at a time. That's very handy. So we've got 3 swallow potions, and swallow potion of course is the one that gives you a vitality regen boost in battle. So very useful for tough fights.